Alright YouTube, White Knight here, and it is time for another deck box zone featuring more stalling Undead. Yep. I know I keep saying I'm gonna get the Insector deck, but someone keeps forgetting to send my stuff. Snowy. Jerk. Alright, to be fair, there are people in the hospital for her, so. Alright, we'll get off. This is Undead, so of course, premise of the deck, blah blah blah, him. He's a premise of the deck. Get him out as soon as possible, get a beat stick, that's about 4,000 attack. Get him out early, he can special summon himself if you have 2,000 life points or less, so there's a lot of life point paying cards in here that I can use and not really suffer the side effects too much. Pyramid Turtle can special summon him because he has 0 defense. So, the Pyramid Turtle gets run over, special summon Endless Decay. Then Zombie Masters can't special summon Decay, but can spam level 4s and get some rank 4s out of the field. Goblin Zombies will search the Decays, because he also goes for defense, if I do remember correctly. And then Mizuki brings it back from the grave. Spirit Reapers for stall. Then we got Plague Spreader and Pain Painter, my 2 tuners, so I can toss special summon some Synchros out of the field, and of course, out of the zombies into the gores. And then we have what's left over from what was this deck's original premise, which was a zombie version of a Yusei deck. And this is the only thing that stayed, and I like Quick Draw for the principal fact that if the K gets Veilered, and I have this in hand with another monster, I can get Audrus out of the field. Just so I can have something that won't get killed right away next turn. Also, the Dandelion's around, mostly because the Fluff token stalls quite nice, but prime reason is this. I can go into Drill Warrior, and I can go into Junk Destroyer. I could probably go into Nitro, but I took them out. And then, of course, this format, or just period, everyone's been running Veilers like crazy. And then Sangan just to search some stuff. Spells, of course, usual. Mind Control. Book of Lives, ×2. Get those out, get the Decays out of the graveyard, ban another card out of the graveyard, out of your opponent's graveyard. Triple Pot, Avarice and 2 Dualities. Double MST, then we're in the traps, the bitch slaps and the pimp hands all up in here. Up in your face, smacking your stuff to the grave. Haha. I think I'm milking that joke too much. We'll move on. Dark Bribes. 2 Call the Hunters, get the K's out of the graveyard, and 1 Mirror Force, because I like Mirror Force. It's not like I don't have Torrentials for this deck, I just like Mirror Force for this deck, because I want him out on the field, and that doesn't do that. Alright, extra deck. Drill Warrior and Junk Destroyer, mostly around just because I can use it with Quick Draw. Spirit Reaper has a tendency to stick around. I can normal summon the Dandelion if I wanted to and not toss the Drill Warrior. The Drill Warrior is actually quite nice for the loot, so I can keep getting some stuff back. And Cataster is possible, Spirit Reaper and then Plague Spreader or Pain Painter. And of course the 6s are quite possible. The Stardust I'll have to steal something for, or just Reaper, Veiler, and a random level 4. Same thing with Scrap Dragon. But it's been a little jammed since I have a bunch of rank 4s that are actually quite good now. Maestro, of course, is awesome. Photon, blah, blah, blah. Seriously, it looks like someone stomped on their keyboard when they tried to type that name. Horrible. 2 Hopes, dropped 1. I still got Hope Ray in here because nothing's funnier than mind controlling your opponent's Hope and then Chaos overlaying it. It's hilarious. Alright, I dropped 1 Hope for a Pearl just to try him out, and of course, Audrus. So, that's Undead. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I will have this deck sometime next week. I'm at the point where I'm just going to post it no matter what, and then I can post an updated version later. If not, it's not like I don't have any decks to post. There's plenty. Alright, that was Deck Box Zone. Later, YouTube.